I love to feature high-end watches here on my channel, and today I have one of the most expensive watches that I've ever featured. It's the Perpetual calendar in rose gold from Parmigiani. Everything about this watch is perfect, and I have it hands-on to show you guys. This is an exercise in precision, luxury, and elegance, and I'm very excited to show it to you guys. So let's flip the camera and take a look at a watch that costs just under $100,000, the Parmigiani Perpetual calendar in rose gold. Well, this is going to be probably the most expensive video that I've ever made here on my channel. I have a Parmigiani that we're looking at that is around the $93,000 price point, or at least that's what I figure it out to be with the exchange rate. And then the watch that's on my wrist, I'm going to show you that in just a few minutes. It's my latest purchase, which is pretty insane, and I'll show you that in just a few seconds. This is a Parmigiani. It is the Toric, and it is in all rose gold. This is a Perpetual calendar. It doesn't look like a Perpetual calendar because you just have those two subdials, but each one of those subdials has two hands. You have a hand-grained dial. There's a step down for each one of those registers, and then you have the Parmigiani logo applied right above the hand stack, right below the 12 o'clock index, and there are indices on this dial. They're just very small on the outer portion of the dial where you would normally see a seconds or a minute track. That's it. Very, very clean, very simple. And it's a signature Parmigiani look to have this coin edge bezel. They put it on a lot of their watches, and I would say it works the best on this watch. I love how it looks on their other watches like the Tanda, but this looks amazing. It makes it look very rich looking. It looks very expensive. It feels very expensive when you have it in your hand. It's just beautiful. You have a case that is made out of rose gold. You also have hands that are made out of rose gold. All of the indices, rose gold. That logo is made out of rose gold. The dial, I believe, is also made out of rose gold. The crown is made out of rose gold, and the clasp or the buckle on this watch is made out of rose gold. But if you flip over the watch, you also have a movement that is made with gold. I believe the bridges on here are made with gold. I cannot find that information, but this is a very heavy watch. I believe that it is. And you have a screwed-in case back. There's a little bit of information on the watch. A beautiful strap on here. This is beautiful. This is an alligator strap with a matte finish, and it really does define the look of this watch. It is elegant, but not shiny. There's so many watches that get delivered with a very thick, shiny alligator strap or alligator style strap, and I think they don't look great. I think you have a gold case here. It's already very flashy. Put something a little bit muted on the strap. Make it a little bit muted. Make it a matte finish like this. It's not going to last as long, I agree, but it looks fantastic. The other problem is it will get dirty pretty quickly. But a watch like this, you're not going to be doing a lot of dirty things with a watch like this. This is a 40mm watch, and considering that it's a Perpetual calendar, it's very thin. This is just about 10.5 millimeters thick. That's including the front and back sapphire crystal, which is excellent. And that's 40 millimeters spot on, by the way. Then you have a 43 millimeter lug to lug, and that's it. I mean, it really is very nicely proportioned. The strap has slight curves to the ends of the strap that match the case a little bit. There's a little bit of space between the strap and the case. I think it looks really good. Normally, I would not like that, but I think they pulled this off really well. Turn the watch on its side and you have a signed crown. Of course, you have two pushers next to the crown. I really like how neat that looks. There's another pusher, but usually the pushers are just basically everywhere on these watches. They kind of kept them tidy, and I like that because you have them next to the crown. When you flip it over, there's another pusher right here. It's a hidden pusher. Again, one of those pushers that you use a toothpick to change the date and the functions on the dial. But very clean sides, polished, Beautiful finishing on this watch. Really an elegant looking watch and very, very heavy. The functionality here is very straightforward. On the left side of the dial, that left subdial, it just has the day of the week, and the date. On the right side, that right subdial just has the leap year and the month. This makes IWC look very, very complicated because IWC, in their perpetual calendars, they give you 4 subdials. There's like hands everywhere. This is super simplistic and beautiful. I bring up IWC because I own IWC perpetual calendars. I love them, but this is just another level. On my wrist is another rose gold watch that is the complete opposite of the watch that we're looking at today. The only thing that these two watches have in common is their original MSRPs of around $93,000. This is a rose gold version of the HM5. So those of you out there who have followed me for a while, you will know that this is a grail watch of mine that I wanted for a very, very long time. It's a driver's watch inspired by the Amita Digitrend and the Lamborghini Miura. I think it's just a beautiful watch. It is large, it is crazy, but it is everything that I want in a watch, and I love it. I'll be doing a full video on this watch. I know it's not probably the most popular watch in the world. It's probably not very well known, but I will be doing a full video on it because I love it. And there is a quick wrist shot of the Parmigiani. This is just as heavy as the rose gold version of the HM5, which is a much larger watch, but this has a lot more gold in it, I would say, than even that watch. Even though that watch is large, it's partially titanium and a few other materials. This is all gold. Those alpha hands, everything here is gold, 18 karat gold. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful look. I love the combination of that gold with that strap. It just looks fantastic. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments below. I think Parmigiani are one of the most underrated brands. The things that they're doing, the watches that they're making are actually beautiful watches. There are a lot of brands out there just constantly churning out the same stuff. They're constantly improving. Everything is just a little bit nicer than before. I remember the first Torque when it came out. Very nice watch, but this is just leaps and bounds better and better looking, in my opinion. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments below. I want to hear from you guys. Obviously, this is not a sports watch. It does not get lume, so there is no lume here. That's really it. I'll add a link to the Parmigiani website down in the description below. Definitely check out their website. Check out their watches. They are making some killer watches, and I think a lot of people are taking notice now. I think a lot more people will take notice, so it's definitely something to check out. That's really it. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. It is super helpful for the channel, and I very much appreciate it. I really do appreciate it when you guys subscribe because it does help the channel a lot. Hitting that bell icon and, of course, liking the video does help me out a lot. So I would appreciate it if you could take the time and just hit that like button, maybe drop a comment down below. I would really, really appreciate it. Anyway, guys, thank you for logging on. Thank you for watching this video. I will catch you guys in the next video.